Education is the key, education is the key, education is the key. That is all I was meant to understand growing up as a child and going to school. They told me education is the key. And when you study, you've achieved in life and you will live a better life. Now the question is, what are you studying? Ladies and gentlemen, education is key. When you come out with a skill from what you've been able to acquire. Education is not key by reading what people have done and cramming people's grandfathers' names and reading lines and be able to memorize what they said and what they said not. Education is key when you have been able to acquire a skill. It beats my imagination and it baffles me. In fact, it handicaps my rational ability to see how an African wastes a whole lot of time struggling to acquire knowledge by reading things which are not necessary, things which gives you no skill. For example, our children in primary, when we were in primary school, we were told Vasco da Gama discovered the sea road to India or whatsoever. How is that a skill? And how does that help you after reading that phrase? So we keep on cramming things which are not important and things which gives us no skills. It beats me that you be a bachelor degree holder in Africa and you move to Asia, you move to Europe, you move to America only to find yourself as a cleaner. Immediately you get there, they look for a broom and they look for a rack for you to clean, because that is the only thing you can do. That is the only thing they think you can do. So I keep asking myself and I keep asking others, what are we acquiring as knowledge? Is it the knowledge that we cannot be able to compete with others when we leave the continent? Is it the knowledge that when we acquire, we are not able to produce anything? Is it the knowledge that we acquire and become cleaners and continue serving the West and other civilization? It is time we need to change our narratives about what we acquire as knowledge and what we study in school, because it is a total failure, and time has proven that to us, not once, not twice, not thrice, that what we are doing is a total failure. We can't continue to acquire things which do not empower us. We can't continue to read lines and cram names and reciting pages and paragraphs which cannot produce anything at the end of the day. So what you study is what what skill you are able to acquire from what you study. That is what matters. Not wasting a whole lot of time. And this is one of the reasons why more and more African youths end up frustrating and end up in a state of dilemma where they don't know what to do and where to go after acquiring the papers which they've acquired in the name of certificates. We acquire certificates moving out of the continent. We are not able to use those certificates. It tells us that these certificates has been a whole lot and waste of time, of our precious time. Our friends in other areas are studying how to fabricate this, how to produce this, how to produce that. And we are struggling to recite names of their grandparents who have committed all sorts of ills to us as a people, and wasting our precious time in the name of acquiring knowledge. I think it is high time we change our narratives about what we study and how we study in order to give us that skill which is required of the 21st century to be able to excel as an educated somebody. I've told people time and again, it is not your ability to speak English that makes you a learned somebody, but it is what you have been able to produce out of what you studied that makes you a learned somebody. So please, let's change our narratives of how we study and what we study and what we waste our time, our precious time, to study. Do have a lovely day. And if it is your first time of seeing this face, please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, share your thoughts, and also like the video. Bye bye.